numbers. You want to make a we got 20 seconds. You want to make a guess at what we're going to see?
Well, I think it'll be up around 6/10, and I think the inventory numbers really saved the day yesterday. And I know that we, often talk about what the real definition of recession. Obviously, it isn't back-to-back negative GDP quarters. Oh, that's only in the eyes of the investors that are trading markets. That's all that counts, in my opinion. But here we go. I see jobless claims at 256,000. That's up 5,000 for, oh my gosh. Boy, not only was I wrong, down 0.9% on first look at second quarter GDP, down 0.9%. Okay, I know there's an organization that decides whether we're in a recession or not, but investors, they're not going to wait. 2 back-to-back negative quarters, it's not good. Call it whatever you want. Consumption up 1%, that's a bit light. Sequentially, that follows 1.8. If you look at the price index, also not very good news. 8.7%. 8.7% on the price index. That will still comp back to 1981 because in 1981, our comp goes all the way up to 11%. If we look at personal consumption expenditure quarter over quarter, exactly as expected, up 4.4%. The high water mark there was 6.1. That was all the way back in June of 2021. Of course, that was the second quarter, and that was the highest since '83. And if we consider all these numbers in totality, we definitely want to pay attention to what's going on in interest rates because they are dropping very quickly. Initial claims, as I said before I saw down 0.9%, 256,000. The revision has come in. The revision moves up 10 grand from 251 to 261,000 last week, which makes this a lower number by 5,000 to 256,000. On continuing claims, 1,359,000. The best level, of course, was back in May, and that was 1,306,000. So this number was better than expected, but it is not new post-COVID low. As a matter of fact, we're way past post-COVID. That 1,306,000 that we had a couple months ago is the lowest since 1969. We continue to see the deterioration in stocks, and I know there's going to be a huge debate as to what this GDP means. I think got blindsided by the inventory levels. If it wasn't for those yesterday, I would have predicted a negative number as well. Andrew, back to you.
Rick, thank you for that. Stay where you are. We want to bring in our panel to try to dig deeper into the GDP number. Mohamed El-Erian is here, of course, Allianz and Gramercy advisor, president of Queens College, Cambridge, Dana Peterson, chief economist at the Conference Board, and our own Steve Leisman. Steve, I just want to get your immediate reaction to this and really the larger debate. Are we now in a recession, my friend?
I'm not going to say we're in a recession, in part because I wouldn't count it from the first quarter. I might begin counting it in the second quarter if you want to do the 2 quarters of negative growth thing, which is this common definition that's out there. I have a problem given how strong the job market was, and maybe still is. You had a kind of interesting wash here that I want to talk to you about in just a second. I want to get these numbers correct in front of me here. But what you had is you had inventories took off almost 2%, which people...
Well, I'll say it for them. We're in a recession. All right. I always say, I said it on yesterday, good people, if you can hear me. Don't listen to what they say, listen to what they do. We knew yesterday when the Fed was talking. We knew when the White House was preempting, coming out and saying, don't worry, blah, 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 blah. Good people, I've been saying it. We're in a soft recession. And I still think we're in a soft recession. I think the worst is yet to come. Now, let's see what the market is doing. Okay. Well, it's kind of hard. The pre-markets are down. Let's look at the pre-markets here without the sound. The pre-markets, they're going over the 10-year and the 2-year yield. Pre-markets are down. Hey, what's going on, good people? How you doing? Let's look at what's going on with this market. The Dow is down -76. You guys see there in the bottom right-hand corner here. The Dow down, it's dropping. And let's just see how the market reacts. Now, these are the pre-markets. Bitcoin is still there, but I could tell you that it doesn't matter what they say. And, they keep saying this time is different, this time is different, but I'll tell you what's different. What's different is you and I. Back in 2008, the 90s, when we had high inflation before, there were less people paying attention to it, the retail investors, because we have more retail investors now and we have more tools now. And we're going to see how you and I act. We're going to see how the market acts, right? The market may have priced it in already. And that doesn't mean that we're already at the bottom of how the market is going to react. So my thing is now is let's get the numbers and let's see how the market reacts. But we're in a recession. So now you're going to hear probably the White House come out again today, right? I didn't believe Jerome Powell when he said he didn't have the numbers. Come on, good people. And when he said, I made the video yesterday, when he said, I don't think we're in a recession, he knows, and no one wants a recession on their watch, especially, when they're in power. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't like to get too pushy or whatever, because, anyway, I don't want to get shut down or anything like that. But we're in a recession, good people. And you guys already knew it. You guys knew we were in a recession, right? Who knew we were in a recession? All you guys knew we were in a recession, all right? And it is what it is, good people. And all we need is the truth. Don't look at us and just tell us a bold-faced lie, right? Just tell us the truth and let us make a decision on the truth. So GDP down by 0.9%. Gross domestic product is down, again, second quarter by 0.9%. And the worst is yet to come. That's true. The worst is yet to come. And that's right. Start DCAing. So the market, the pre-markets are not tanking yet, but give it minutes when it opens up and let's see what's going on. So like I forestated, what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to tell you guys right off the back. I will be buying if the market tanks, and it could react today. It could overreact today even. I'm going to be buying the staples. I'm going to be buying more Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, those blue chip companies. I'm going to be buying them, more of them. For those of you that are taking my $5 a day challenge, you can literally just go throughout that, more ETFs, VTI, those type of deal, the Vanguards. I'm going to be buying more of that. And I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing. I'm not buying heavy unless the market tanks. So I want to be clear. I'm not buying heavy unless the market absolutely tanks, right? India's not in a recession. Yeah, you guys, that's cool, man. Rumors from the good source claim the stock market collapse, dollar collapse, crypto collapse. Yep. Yeah, tomorrow may be, I'm going to keep an eye on this market. Tomorrow just may be the day, really, 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 really keep your eye on the market on Friday. Let me finish so I can tell you guys way ahead in advance what I'm going to be doing. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. But what I do is I always keep one share of stock that I'm going to buy. And if it really tanks, when I get through getting my ETFs, right, the QQQs and the VTIs and the Vanguard ETFs, look at my $5 a day challenge. And then I have, the portfolios with the blue chip companies. I will be buying some more Tesla. I will be buying some more Microsoft. I will be buying some more Apple. I'm going to wait on Meta. I'm just waiting on it. I just believe it's got more downward motion to it. You guys leave me a comment now live and after the live on what you're going to be buying. But I'm also going to be buying more fintech. I'm also going to be buying more Ford, EVgo, Fisker, Rivian, Lucid. I'm going to be buying a little more of those when they absolutely tank, all right? So these small cap growth stock or EVs, I'm going to wait till they get beat down because I think that they're going to be beat down even more. Any risky plays? At this time, I don't have any. I always let you guys know the risky plays. I'll be honest with you. I always look at them, so here in Chicago, the Chicagoland area, the market closes at 3. A lot of those I get a good read on after hours, like at 6 or 7. And so those riskier plays, I'm just in and out of those. I played a riskier plays leading up to something like this, but right now I'm staying away from the risky plays right now. I'm just going to do some. I will tell you what's a risky play and high risky play, and that's Volta. And it's a high risk play, but I'm not getting into it right now. Only if it gets beat down, really beat down even more than it is. And I don't have a chart up to show you where I would buy it, but that is high risk right now because they don't have a permanent CEO, good people. And so that is and then the previous CEO walked out, so that's a red flag. So I may get in, and if I see some sort of rebound and then just get back out, but that's a high risk play. But listen, good people, now's the time to establish positions in the plays that, even like Micron, these chip companies, right? NVIDIA, AMD, all of these type of companies are some of the companies that you could start to wet your toe in. Now, if the market absolutely tanks, then I'm going in a little heavier. And when I say heavier, not all of my money, because in a bear market, it's not a V shape. It doesn't just go straight down and V up. It just doesn't. It kind of stair steps down, boom. And just like we've done all of this year, you think we're at the bottom, and then it's another boom. And you think we're at the bottom, is yet another boom. And so now that we know technically we are in a recession. Now you're going to hear a lot of talking heads saying we got to wait for, these people to proclaim it. You ain't got to wait to some special, party or person to say it. If the Fed can't, Jerome Powell cannot say we're in a recession. He has to wait on another department. I'm not waiting on another department. If you're in a car and you hit a brick wall and it smashes your car, do you have to wait till the police come and say you were involved in an accident? Nope. Your face on the glass like this, that's telling you you're in a recession. So some of our stock is in a recession. It has hit a brick wall already. So we don't have to wait on these people to tell us what we know is happening, okay? Believe your eyes, trust your eyes and your ears, and not these lying politicians. Oops, I said it. So there we go. But you know what? The Dow is still pre-markets. The Dow, Bitcoin is still okay. And the Dow the pre-markets, the Dow is not that bad yet, all right? We shall see. Remember, the market is forward looking. The market already knew the market can look at the data and see we have skyrocketing inflation, Fed's continuous raising of interest rates. The market knows that this is the second quarter of low GDP. The market knows that. So the market is not listening to what people say. The market is reacting to what the market sees. Okay. So now we have to see if the Fed pulls back on raising interest rates. So if the Fed causes a recession, what normally happens is then they start to reverse the interest rates. Now, I don't think that's going to happen right away. He kind of showed his hand a little bit on that. And so they're trying to get inflation under control. And I've been saying for months, it's impossible right now at this point. I don't care what CNBC, Fox Business, Yahoo Finance. It's almost impossible right now for the Fed to have a safe landing. And that's because he poured too much gasoline on the fire. Okay? Now, he didn't start this. COVID started it. But the Fed, by printing endless money, right, pouring gasoline on the fire, you know, with a quadrillion stimulus checks, just exacerbated the situation. Okay? And now the fire is out of control and all he has is a water hose, right? He has two tools, quantitative easing and interest rate hikes. And he doesn't have enough tools in his toolbox at this point, right? The horse is out of the barn and he can't catch it. So that's what I'm going to tell you guys. Let's look at a few comments and we're going to leave this one short. I look like I'll be back with you this evening in 16 minutes. I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm still waiting on Tesla. I believe that this is not. Look at the Dow. It's actually coming up positive. I believe now this is the pre-markets. I believe that Tesla has another big elevator down. I'm going to be patient and waiting. You can start buying some Tesla. I have some Tesla in my $5 a day challenge. So I've been buying Tesla. Thank you, Rob, T-Rob. I appreciate you. I've been buying Tesla every day, $10 a day, starting from January 1st. Excuse me, good people. So that's what I've been doing. All right. And so I'm going to just leave this one short. AMC. I really don't know what to tell you on AMC at this point right now. Maybe we'll get, what did Keith say? Yeah, I really don't know at this point. So look at the Dow, good people. That's what's crazy. Look at the Dow down in the bottom. It's actually moving positive, right? It's actually moving positive, right? So I'm not going to go in heavy right now until the market reacts negatively. It's actually the market is going up. Maybe the market just has been waiting on this, just like when the Fed came out with 75 basis points yesterday, the market was waiting on it. What about crypto? I'm gonna end with this one. Crypto is going to have the same effect. Crypto not affected much right now. So yeah, crypto's not affected much right now because of this, good people. Look at where the Dow is. The Dow is actually going greener in the pre-markets. But if the Dow and the S&P really goes down, and the NASDAQ especially, because crypto is in correlation with the NASDAQ. If those go down, crypto's going down too. Crypto is real easy for me right now. I mean, real easy. And I'm not saying that because, yeah, crypto is following thank you. Crypto is following the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. It just is. So if those run up and go green, so goes crypto, all crypto, because Bitcoin follows and the altcoins follow. So my crypto moves are going to be the same. All right. All right. So, hey, good people, I just wanted to come here and share this moment with you guys this morning. Please continue to share this page. Make sure you like this video, comment now live, and then comment when it reposts after the live. I love it. Appreciate you guys. Man, I've been working my butt off this week, but I want to keep the family fed. And we will probably see you again this evening, so be on the lookout. Hey, make sure you click those links below. A lot of people are opening up your accounts. And you need to fund those accounts, right? We still have time. So make sure you click my link below. If you're on a cell phone, just click where the title is, get the drop down, download them both. You guys saw my video on yesterday. Download Moo and download Weeble and get them funded today, all right? And let's not put a penny in. Let's put a couple of $100 into each, because we got moves to make. We got money to make. I'm going to leave by saying now is the best opportunity financially of your life. I would say 99% of you guys that are listening to me, now is the time. This is what we've been waiting for. So this is not just bad news. Yeah, it's bad news for the economy, but it's good news for us that are creating generational wealth. We'll see you on the next one. Live, love, laugh, and learn.